Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream of Dragon Quest 8. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone had a good couple of days off. Everyone's looking forward to the weekend. I'm going to give everyone a heads up. I may not be my usual cheery self today. I am recovering from surgery that I went through. It was minor surgery, but where they did the incisions on my back, it is hurting so bad. But on the plus side, my legs aren't hurting so bad. So it's an interesting trade-off. For those who are not aware, it was a spinal cord stimulator. I'm on the trial run right now. It's going to be removed Tuesday. And then within the next 4 to 6 weeks, we'll go ahead and have the permanent thing shoved in. I'm going to have a flesh pocket. I hate that term. But it seems to be the normal one that every professional keeps using. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. I did do some pre-grinding off stream to go ahead and kind of get us all prepared. And also to catch Jessica and Angelo up. We got to level 20. I took advantage of those metal slimes. 1,000 experience each. It's hard to pass up. So we got a new Holy Spear. We got an axe and a scythe for Yangus. We picked up a nice dagger for Jessica. And there's some hats. As far as attributes, we got some new stuff. Helm Splitter, Hatchet Man, Axe Crits. Jessica got some really good new things. We got Bang, which hits all enemies. We also can we can now equip swords as well with Jessica. So she's not limited to just daggers. And then Angelo, he's our newest boy. We got a kabuff. We got a swoosh. We got some heals. He's going swords. His swords and Jessica's swords are going to be very different. Angelo gets like the fancier skills, and Jessica kind of gets like assassin-based skills. And not very many either. But should be good. Now, oddly enough, we're going to go ahead and start the stream with a in-visit, because there is a nice little cutscene with Angelo and King Trode, and I didn't want anyone to miss that. At least I think there is here. I might be wrong. Oh, okay. Apparently I was wrong. It might be further down then. But we are heading to a new kingdom. We are going southeast, if I'm not mistaken. boom! Those dinglings and ascensions. Yeah, I may have over-leveled a little bit. But considering this is Dragon Quest, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. The difficulty curves are pretty good. As are our crit rates, apparently. Oh, today's gonna be a quiet day in chat, isn't it? That's okay. Yep, to Scantha Castle, where we meet this game's version of Edward. You have nothing to apologize for, Everin. Don't be silly. I didn't mean literally a quiet. I just meant like there's not going to be too many folks. You're fine. Get that level 60. Dancer, dancer, dancer. I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. You will get to Dancer today, because you were only 5 levels away, and that shouldn't be too terrible to get to, with any luck. Can I use Holy Protection? Nah. It's a tree. Ooh. We'll leave the tree creature alone. Oh no! Well, hopefully it passes for you. Yay, I'm glad it was good things though. Most of the time when you say you're getting overwhelmed, it's because the dryer decided to explode again. So we'll take a day of good things. Hey Yuki! Welcome, welcome! I'm glad you can make it. Oh, I see. The power of Woola got you overwhelmed. That's not surprising. Ooh. Yay, D&D! I gotta hurry up and find, like, I got, like, a lot done, and then, like, I just stopped working on it. And I feel bad because I know people were interested. I keep wanting to catch your streams and I keep oversleeping. Yeah, it's a lot today. It's definitely a lot. Your brain is fried. It's a bag of laughs. Pet, 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 pet. Everyone give pets to Everin. My granddaughter, Emma, works as a maid at the castle. She's a lovely, hard-working girl. She's not been able to take any holiday for these past 2 years now. I do miss her visits. The way to the castle. Just follow the path to the east and you'll come to it eventually. I miss my granddaughter who hasn't been allowed to go on vacation for 2 years. Good for you. You do what you want to do. You get that level. Oh, that's super high tension. Super high dead. Yeah, we can go technically up to tension 100. I don't know if it's officially unlocked now. Oh, check this out. We milked the cow. Look, considering most of the time you see animals in an overworld, it's either kill them or do nothing with them. The fact that you can walk up to the cows here and get milk from them is hilarious. Same. Lucian's gonna get so much love. Yes! Free sleeping! Yes, here's the cutscene.
Ah, Angelo. You look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
He does deserve pets.
Maybe it would help to get it off your chest, Not that I want to force you, mind.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe things will never be right between us. He Marcello will never forgive me. If only we didn't share common blood, I'm sure we'd get along fine.
Angelo backstory.
Abbot Francisco was always well known around these parts for his benevolence. He'd often take in children who had nowhere else to go. And I was one of them. My parents were well off, part of the aristocracy. But then they both died. All of a sudden, I was left with no family and no money. The Abbey was the only place I could go.
That little boy made the journey from Simpleton all the way to the Abbey.
You're new here, aren't you? Are you here to join the brothers? Have you come all on your own? Oh, you must be exhausted. Where are your things? Is that all you've got?
My mummy and daddy died, so I don't have many things, and I don't have anywhere else to go.
You sound a lot like me. But there's no need to worry. Abbot Francisco and all of us will be your family from now on.
But...
Let's go and find the abbot. Come on now, don't cry. Why don't you tell me your name?
Angelo.
You! So you're Angelo. Leave. I want you to leave. You leave and never come back. I don't ever want to see you again. So you're intent on ruining this life for me as well, are you?
Marcello was the golden boy of the Abbey. He studied hard and had a bright future ahead of him. But when it came to me, his attitude wasn't so positive.
Aww.
I'm so sorry, child. I'm sad to say I heard that little exchange. It's so unlike Marcello to act like that. I just don't understand. Ah, I see. I always knew he had a half-brother. That's you, isn't it? You're Angelo. Well, they say time heals all wounds. Let's hope your living here will make everything all right. Now, come along with me. From today onwards, This will be your home. Why don't I introduce you to everyone?
Not long after that, I heard the full story for the first time. About how I had a half-brother who was born from an affair between my father and one of the maids. And that was Marcello. If I hadn't been born, he'd have been next in line to my father. But when I was born, Marcello and his mother were thrown out of the house with nothing to their names. She died soon afterwards. He had no one. So he ended up at the Abbey, hating me and my father for all those years. Quite a bombshell, don't you think? I was so young and innocent then, too. The whole thing hurt more than you can imagine. Still, c'est la vie. My father got off lightly. He did just what he wanted and then died, and left me to take the consequences. I'm the only one left for Marcello to hate now. In a way, I can't say I blame him, and it was probably good that we lived together. At least it gave him someone to take it all out on. Certainly added a bit of spice to the humdrum life at Myella Abbey, anyway.
Angelo, I'm so...
This story's gone on long enough. Look, it's nearly daybreak.
Wait!
He doesn't want the pity. Hey, Meathy! Welcome, welcome! You're an EB Griffin. Ooh. You have fun at the local bar with all the furries. Kinda jealous. I want to go out to a bar with all the furries. Right? That sounds like a lot of fun. Maybe if I was young again. I am too old to slap nowadays. God, my birthday's coming up in 5 months. Three jumps. Look, I woke up and there was snow outside my window. Alright, weather doing some fucked up shit. It was a good at least inch and a half outside. So it doesn't surprise me there's a whole bunch of storms going on. We leveled up again? Oh, was I close to anything? Shoot. Let me figure it out real quick. DQ8 skills. Ooh, excuse me. With spears. Yeah, I was going for clean sweep. Okay. Well, if it's going to be storming and you're going out, Meathy, make sure you dress for it and make sure you stay safe. We don't need a waterlogged griffin running around. Seventh stream streak. I'll take it. Thank you. Slurp, slurp. Alright, where's my tea? Slurp, slurp. My goodness, what a group. Okay. Let's switch things up a bit. Just so people can see new things. It's a bang! This trip is forever. We've counted. Yeah, but it's the family I don't talk to. It's the other half. That was the Republican half of the family. We don't talk to them. Yeah. Cow! Momo juice! Crackle! They don't notice us. That means we got the sneak attack. The kiss of murder. I love that Flame Slash is free. It costs no MP whatsoever to do a little bit extra damage. That is Fire Elemental. So much milk. So much milk. Rochambeau. Welcome to the kingdom of Ascantha. The most depressing kingdom in the land. Shiny. Ooh, a lady's ring. There's something with that. Hold on real quick. I know I gotta probably fly back somewhere else. Okay, there is actually something. Hold on. Let's go take care of this real quick. It's in Fairbury. You! Ooh, thank goodness for that. I thought that Calderesha fellow was going to come along and tell my wife what the ring was. That was a close shave. Did you just hear that? Well, never mind. You wouldn't understand what it's about anyway. You mean this ring? It's the ring, but how did... No, that's impossible. It just looks like the one I lost. It can't be the same. But I would kindly ask you not to mention any of this to my wife. Perhaps this will help? A seed of wisdom. Shady. Hey, lady. How could anyone be so spiteful? The great Calderesha, they said, back to his former glory. So I asked him to help me find my ring again, but you know what he said? He said even if I did find it again, he wouldn't go over my fat finger, so why bother? That's twice he's insulted me now. What a despicable man. Hey, look at this ring. Goodness me, is that my ring? No, my ring is far grander than that. And anyway, that one's too small for my fingers. The design is similar, but it's certainly not my ring. Oh, I wish I knew where it was. That's it. Cute little side quest. We get a seat of wisdom. Alright, back to the land of depression. Ooh. Rumble, rumble. If only the king would get better again. It's been 2 years now. We all have to wear mourning clothes and everyone is so gloomy. It's unbearable. Mini medal. I'm fed up with always being indoors. I want to go and play outside. I want to go outside. Oh, you're not from around here, are you? Whatever brings you to a place like this. I don't want to speak out of turn, but you should leave now, as soon as you can. 2 years of mourning. The queen was so intelligent and level-headed. She was a pillar of strength for the king. I'm sure if she could see him now, she'd tell him to pull himself together. Some plain clothes. The black cloth covering the castle is there to show that we're all sad. That's why we dress like this too. We haven't been allowed to wear anything but black for 2 whole years now. That's ridiculous. I'm a goth slime, but even I would be like, no, you cannot force people to be sad at this point. It's been 2 years. It's a book of poetry entitled The Tale of Ascantha. Luna, Luna in the sky, on nights of the full moon I shall try. If in the right place I do sit, a door is revealed by the light you emit. On the highest hilltop I shall search, waiting in my mountaintop perch. The magic doorway shines so bright, but only on a full moon's night. Through the portal your dreams lie, you would try it if you were wise. Yeah, because I like the color red. Chuffed about cheese. You can make your own cheese. Cheese! All you have to do is combine rennet powder with fresh milk. If you're fortunate enough to have access to an alchemy pot, simply put the ingredients into the pot and start cooking. You can make a whole bunch of cheese. The shelves are lined with books related to cows, including The Cow Whisperer, the Dairy Encyclopedia, and Grass and Grazing, an Introduction. It's a book entitled Great Rocks. It may look silly, but take it from me, a stone hard hat is a great way to protect your noggin. And they're easy to make too. All you have to do is combine a stone axe and a certain kind of hat. Believe me, it's worth the time it takes to cook one up. Leatherworking, an introduction. Our fur poncho is an invaluable garment. It protects the wearer from both heat and cold. It's also durable and lasts for a long time. Studies indicate that it can be created by combining two kinds of animal skin in some way. 2 animal pelts and I can make a poncho. Ow! 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 Oh. Oh, like I mentioned earlier, I'm not having any more leg pain because of the spinal stimulator implant. Man, is that spot sore as hell. Oh, every night the sound of the king's sobbing plunges the country deeper into misery. If those left behind suffer so much, the souls of the dead cannot rise to heaven. And with that, I am out of my tea. For crimes. Okay, so I talk to them. I don't know if there's anything worth buying right now. Oh my god, the sadness. I've not seen you before. Are you customers? Oh, you are. Well then. Ooh. That is worth it. Specifically for Jessica. 2,000 gold though. Oh, maybe I grab it later. Couple of points. Nothing really worth it. If you're buying, then make it quick. That should be okay for a bet. There's the inn. I'm here to steal everything that's not nailed down. The king and queen often used to sit and talk in the park in front of our inn. They were such a wonderful couple, so good together. Like, I get it, but also, goddamn. 2 years is too long to have an entire kingdom in mourning, forced to be in mourning like this. Wah, 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 wah. Scantha is in a period of official mourning for our late queen, so don't go making any unnecessary noise. It's been 2 long years now since the queen passed away, but the king, never mind. No, I get it. Who wants to be permanently depressed? Mini medal! We will find out the use of those mini medals later. When I was a child, I never missed a chance to go off climbing mountains and swimming in rivers. I'd often make a right mess of my clothes and came home to an ear bending from my mom. There's not much work for me to do with everyone just praying, so I try to pass the time with idle chit-chat. It's gorgeous in here. This is Ascantha Castle. Whatever brings you here to our kingdom. His Majesty's maid, Emma, has been working so hard these past 2 years. She hasn't taken a single day's holiday. The king's still spending every day in tears despite her best efforts, though. It must be very hard on her. Alright, Meathy. Well, you go enjoy Culver's, and you have yourself a great night tonight. Again, dress for the weather, be safe, and go get some. Yeah, this is why the maid hasn't been off for like the 2 years. Because she's been here taking care of the sad king. I always try to cook His Majesty's favorite meals, but he won't so much as a bite. If he keeps on like this, he'll end up joining our dear departed queen. So, and we find out he doesn't eat much. Yeah, like I said, I get it to a point, but goddamn. Wait, was it this way I went? It was this way I went. So I want to go the other way. I did go the other way at some point. Okay. Another mini medal! Yay! How many of these do I have at this point? I have 13 mini medals. The king's chamber is just upstairs. Oh, it's most unusual for us to have visitors here. Welcome to Ascantha. Regrettably, you find us in mourning for our late queen, so the king is presently unavailable. I'm afraid I must request that you leave. I hear your request, and I don't care.
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emma, the maid. I see you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty. Please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right.
What if the king is not who
Very
we
well.
think we know, but the
I'll leave you
queen?
in peace. Excuse me.
That would actually be a pretty cool twist.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday. He was such a benevolent and wise king when the Queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart. I just don't know what to suggest.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascanther? I'm afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began, 2 years ago. He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realise that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
Gotcha, the king's a vampire. Rest until evening. The sun hurts sometimes. The sun hurts a lot. How many in chat have had a terrible, horrible sunburn? Everyone raise their hand. This is why my slime's so red. You've never had a sunburn, Meathy. Never? Why? Why did you have to go to heaven and leave me all alone, my dear Sasha? It's been 2 long years. Time stopped for me when you left. I'm sure my heart died with you. That's wild if you never got a sunburn, Meathy. Just one more time, even in my dreams. If only I could see you one more time. I mean, I stay inside all the time also, but like... Without you, my crown and my throne mean nothing. I'm helpless here, left all alone. Please, my darling Sasha, come to me one last time. If you don't, I've gotten sunburns from leaving my window open before.
Oh! Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite? I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offence. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasha died 2 years ago.
Emma has a really interesting accent where the A's are pronounced like R's.
If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more. You know, my grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories. I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true. No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it. I'm sure she'd be happy to tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge, Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how to make wishes come true? Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king. I wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own. I'm really counting on your help. My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house next to a bridge.
See, Ascanther. Emmer. Sasher. What accent is that?
I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Either that or they gave the voice actress the wrong script on purpose. Yeah, the maid is very dedicated to the king. And I don't think the king even realizes time has passed. I think he's too lost in his depression. Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Well, first off, that's good that that got blocked. Second, there is a cutscene coming up.
I see. Magnificent! What a dutiful maid, worrying about her master so. I am impressed. A faithful retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea? Very well. Now this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request. I beg your pardon? A detour? Well, if you get onto it quickly, it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
Come on, we were at the door. Kabang! Kaboom! Kathwack! More rennet powder! To make more cheese! Cheese! Yes, that's right. Emmer's my granddaughter. I'm getting on a bit now, you see, so I know all the old Ascantha folk tales. Let's see, an old story about making wishes come true. That must be the story of that strange hill upstream from here. It's said that if you go there on the night of a full moon and wait quietly all night, a door to another world will open. It's probably just a silly old fairy tale, though. I'm afraid I can't tell you whether it's true or not. It's so cold and spooky up there, you see? I've never known anyone willing to stay the whole night to find out. Take care, Meathy! If you go around the back of the house and follow the river downstream for a while, you'll come to a path to the embankment. Once you're down there, turn around and head upstream. They say there's a cave somewhere over there in that direction. People around these parts don't go in there, mind. Apparently there's something on the other side of the cave, but a boring old hill with a nice view. Have you by any chance come here looking for the mysterious legendary peak? Well, I found an old strange ruin at the top of the big hill downstream, but it was a bit of a letdown, really. It's just a crumbling old wall, nothing more, so I came straight back down again. All that trouble I went to climbing up there and worrying that there might be a monster waiting for me around every corner. What a waste of time. You fool! Oh yeah, there's a 1 in 16 chance that monsters will be infatuated by Jessica and not attack. Rude. Yay, Jessica leveled. Oomph. Is there anything else that was close by leveling for Jessica? Or was I just shoving everything into... I think I was just shoving everything into sex appeal. For a new spell, the Fuddle spell. Now, if I remember correctly, before I do this, there's another path to take from this side that leads to a treasure chest. Kabang! How dare you fall asleep? Yeah, no, that's still fine. Hey, Yin gets leveled up. Sweet. Only 3 points. Learned Grim Reaper. Oh. No, it was the side also. But that side also has a treasure chest. All the way the fuck around. Oh my lord, it is all the way the fuck around. Nope. Oh, well, you know what? Actually, I might be able to. Let's see if I can do this real fast. If I get a single encounter, though, I'm going to turn around. All this for some treasure. Treasure. Ooh, treasure! Treasure wedgie. Oh, this is a fancy treasure box. Okay, okay. Alright, things up this hill. No, alright, okay. And we'll do it again. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ow, ow, ow. All that for this treasure chest right here. Seed of Agility. Was it for this treasure chest? I don't even think it was for this one. Oh, for the love of... Treasure! Money! We like money. Yes, yes. So much treasure! It's all mine! Mine, I say! Wahaha. Ooh, some chainmail. Oh, that's what Yangus currently has. Well, shit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back to the Riverside Chapel. We're gonna go ahead and do a little rest. We're gonna also take a quick break. So I can go to a little slime's room and make myself another cup of tea. And we'll be back in a couple of moments. See you then. Alright, and we are back. Hope everyone had a nice little break there. Alright, let us continue our journey to the wishing point. Thank you, thank you! It is good to be back. I was gone for so long. This is the wrong spot. Smoochum! Yeah, I might go ahead and buy that broadsword for Jessica when we get back after this adventure. Just for the purposes of having more than enough cash. Look at all the calamari kids! Look at them all in all their cuteness. Equip. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try and split this up. That way everyone attacks a different set of 3. There comes the crackle. Oh, there goes the dead. Okay. Who wants some fried calamari? Nom 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 nom. I also think there are metal slimes on this path. Not in as high quantity as in the other place, but I think there are still some slimes here. Some Sizzle, some Grim Reaper, some Crackle, and some Swooshing. Hell, the Crackle almost takes care of them on its own. We will never see Grim Reaper, apparently. It's just not gonna happen. It's a fox! A king kelp! It's trying to rope someone. Wait. Were we just doing swords now? Angelo! 22 would give us Metal Slash. That'll give us Fizzle, which I don't really care about. We have Fuddle. 7. But you know what, actually? Yeah. We're gonna do this until level 13. Maybe 19. He becomes a dreamboat and learns Fuddle. Fox! Puppy. There's the damn treasure chest. So I was just on the wrong side. I kept going north. I needed to go south. Alright, I'll come back for you. Puppy doing puppet things. I'll come back for you, my beloved treasure. Yes. The wizard staff. Which I think does fizz? Yeah. Smooch 'em! Angry Angelo. Actually, no, I think, yeah, all these guys are grouped together, so... Why not? Why shouldn't I crackle them? And swoosh them. And Grim Reaper them. If they even lived through this. No, they did not. Okay. Like I said, as long as they're all grouped together... Came from that way, gotta go this way. The crackle. The swoosh. The poke. The steal. Perfect. And honestly, I don't think we really need to worry about too many battles. I feel like we're at the right level for things, so let's just turn encounters off for a bit, shall we? Spare folks the, fuck. The boredom of too many, random encounters. And before anyone asks, no, I don't know where the hell I'm going. I don't know how this... Ugh. I just know up. Oh, cool, it's a map. Templar Shield! Angelo! Congratulations on your full Templar outfit. Why it's all spread out? But it is, so here we are. We made it! And now we wait. Ah, good call. Big stretchy. Ooh, can't do too big of a stretchy. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so while we're waiting for this event to happen, so the spinal stimulator is actually basically just 2 electrodes that are in my spine that send electricity down my legs, and it disrupts the pain signals. How that feels, though, is like when you sit on your leg for too long and you get those pins and needles. And you kind of feel like you should fall, but you don't. It's really weird, but that's exactly how it feels. It feels like your legs are asleep. And if I stretch and move in certain ways, the electrodes get closer to the nerves, so that you really start feeling like what feels good right now, if I were to lay down on my back on the bed, it would be overwhelming. And almost paralyzing. Ooh, here we go. They said you had to wait for it. Throw wide the doors. Welcome to the Kingdom Hearts before there was Kingdom Hearts. Maybe. I can't remember. They may have come out around the same time.
I am Ishmari, keeper of the Moon Shadowland. Welcome to my realm. Many moons have waxed and waned since human foot last trod this earth. Weary travelers, I welcome you now to the land of the Moon Shadow. Enlighten me. What desire opened the Moon Shadow window on this night? No words. Your shoes can tell the tale. So, Pavan longs to be reunited with his dearly beloved Sasha. You stand amazed, mouths agape in wonderment. Ah, forgive me, I have yet to uncloud your eyes. Children of the light of day, do you believe that memories are yours alone? Your clothes, houses, tables and chairs, the sky, the land. They too remember each passing day. Silently, they sleep in a dream world of memories. The moon's light may give shape to these dreams, these memories. I cannot stir this daughter of the sun from her eternal sleep, but perhaps I can end your friend's waking nightmare. Lead me to the castle. Lead me to the scene of Pavan's misery.
Ansel looks different from what I remember. Yeah, Ishmari actually has hair. Like, good hair. Pretty long hair. Everyone's already ready to pull it. And everyone here is sleeping.
O grieving soul, may the moon's rays trace the scenes enacted here long ago.
What is this? A dream? An illusion? No. No. I remember this. You.
Is wrong? What is wrong?
Sasha. I've missed you so. These 2 years I've thought of nothing but you. Ever since you passed away.
You're not still fretting about this morning's missive, are you? You mustn't. You made the right decision.
Hey, Nitro, welcome. Yeah, we're at this arc. Yeah.
You're always so lenient with people. But sometimes you need to be firm, too. That's a king's duty. Everybody believes in you. You must stand tall and proud. Ascantha is your country. Oh yes, I have news. The innkeeper's dog has had a puppy. He wants us to think of a name.
Is that me? Yes, I remember this. It was the spring before last. So, this is a memory from the past? A puppy, you say? What do you think? No doubt you've already thought of a good name for it.
It's a secret.
Why? If you've thought of a name, then I'm sure it's splendid. Tell me.
Surely you have a suggestion too. A name for this puppy.
But I'm sure yours...
Shush now, Pavan. I think any name you came up with would be simply perfect. My dear king, you're a wise and kind man. You should follow your own instincts. I was planning to use the name you thought of. That's all I'd decided.
Yes. She was always like that. Always giving me so much encouragement. Sasha, why? Sasha, why are you always so strong?
Because my mother gives me strength.
Your mother? But she passed away years ago.
I never told you, but I was very timid as a child, so weak and afraid. And every day, my mother would try hard to encourage me. When she died, I was so sad and lonely. But then I realized, if I went back to my old weak self, I would have nothing left of my mother at all. It would be just as if she had never existed. I realized I had to be strong, that I must remember her words of encouragement and everything she taught me. That way, she'll live on inside me for always, forever.
Sasha, you're right. I should be more like you.
Shall we go out onto the terrace? The weather's so nice today. It would be lovely to enjoy the breeze together.
And then the two became one.
Look! Your country stretches before us as far as the eye can see. Oh, Ascantha is so beautiful.
Yes. Beautiful, Sasha. So beautiful.
My darling king, for people to live their lives happily, you must be strong.
I'm having a nosebleed, so please bear with me. You hear more sniffling.
I remember. Everything you ever told me lives on inside my heart. Forgive me, Sasha. I finally opened my eyes. I'm sorry for being so sad and lonely. At last, I finally awoken from my long and terrible nightmare.
Aww. Nitro gets pets and hugs. We're all having nosebleeds from our eyes. Yay, the time of mourning has passed. After being forced for 2 years, the townspeople are free from the curse of sadness.
Never again will I forget the things Sasha told me. It felt like a dream, but I believe in what I saw. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to you and Emma, I've finally woken up from an unbearable nightmare. Now, I can be a proper king to my people again. I cannot thank you enough. If there is ever anything I can do for you, please do not hesitate to ask. I swear I will do anything in my power to repay you. Anything at all I can do to help. Farewell, my friends. May fortune ride with you on your continuing journey. I hope we will meet again soon.
So you're chasing after a jester called Dolmagus. Well, I'm afraid I haven't heard talk of anyone like that passing through Escampa. That's not much use to you, I know. And there I was just now saying I wanted to help you. I'm sorry. I will take all the gold in your kingdom. Because Dragon Quest items are expensive. That made me think about Alistair. I suppose he too lives on in my heart. Oh, where'd that itchy Mari bloke disappear to? Feels like it was all some kind of weird dream, don't it? And then Angelo has the most asshole response. So that sissy of a king finally pulled himself together and started to behave like a real man again. You know what I mean. I didn't mean to blurt it out quite like that, though. Maybe I've had a bit too much of the old moonshine. Dick! Give me a second. Sorry about that. But yeah, no, like, I fully understand where he's coming from and what he meant by it, but what a fucking dick way of saying it. Alright, now, is there a steel broadsword coming up soon, or should I just buy this one? Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that broadsword now. So expensive. Jessica, you now have a broadsword. Congratulations.
Well, it's all right for some, isn't it? No doubt King Pavan treated you to plenty of fine food and drink, you lucky toads. The princess and I have been waiting, you know, stuck here outside town. And Medea isn't much for conversation these days, hmm?
I know how you feel, Grandad. If only you weren't so, green, eh? Maybe we could get you into town, and you could have a drink or something. I ain't exactly a looker myself. I know what it's like to be discriminated against.
Discriminated.
Wait, Gov, I've got an idea. The town I used to live in ain't too far south of here. How about we head off down there, eh? Sure, Pickham ain't no rose garden, but it's in the middle of nowhere, right? Even a strange old geezer like him would fit in, no problem. Old Grandad here'll be able to get himself a drink. And we might get a clue about where that dull Magus has got to and all. There's a bloke there who knows everything about everything. We call him Brains. He's a mate of mine. He'll know something, dead cert. See? 2 birds with 1 stone, eh? I ain't just a pretty face. Come on, let's get going south. Pickham, here we come.
Woo! We are now on the quest to get Granddad a drink. I do wish the map was slightly better, but to the south. Oh no, my protection! Whatever will we do? Besides murder everything. I'll take some free medicine, why not? Hold on. No, I'll go to pick them first. And then I'll go back for that treasure chest. Okay, it doesn't look like it's a whole lot as far as enemies go that are interesting in this area. So, like I said, I'm feeling pretty confident on the levels. And if I need to level up more, then I'll just do that off screen. Because I don't think anyone wants to sit here while I grind. That kind of defeats the purpose of the channel. I'm here to tell a story. Welcome to the Lakeside Cabin. It's a wonderful place for travelers on their way to Ascantha and Pickham to have a rest. Don't mind if I do. It's the diary of a weapons dealer. I heard a great rumor in the pub today. It seems you can convert a common leather whip into a snakeskin whip using an alchemy pot. Sounds like all you need is a whip and an item with scales. I wonder if I have a weapon with scales in my shop. I can hardly wait to get to work tomorrow. That's what you did most of the stream today, was just grinding. Well, I mean, at the same time, though, you're doing Monster Hunter, which is a grinding game. It's full of down and outs and thieves. You see, everyone who has the misfortune to set foot in that place wishes they hadn't. Ooh, we're going to a place of great, bigger hive of scum and thievery you've never seen. However that Star Wars quote goes. I'm sure Yuki knows. Yes, I plan to continue. I see a treasure! I see a treasure! More holy protection! Oh, it's a fancy treasure. Boo! Boo, I say! Ah! Curses upon them all. A pox upon their kingdom. A pox, I say. Behold one of my favorite characters in the entire Dragon Quest series.
Ah, you come to see me, and I ignore you. What was I thinking? Come, speak, I listen. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mori. Here, I borrow my ears to the wind. I hear it on the wind. There is someone magnifico come here soon. So, ragazzo, you are a traveler, see?
Yes.
Then
Si.
I ask you one favore. Here, take these.
The party acquires 3 memos.
When we have finished talking, you take a look at these memos, huh? Each one has written on the information of the notorious monsters. Find them, fight them, send them to me! It is not to worry, ragazzo. For you, it will be a slice of cake. I see it in your eyes. Buona fortuna and good hunting!
We will take care of that later. Mainly because I think the last one we need is in a different area anyway, so we can't complete it now. But when it becomes available, I will complete it. And you will see why he's one of my favorite characters in the entire Dragon Quest series. It's a puppy! Ah! The puppy, it chases. It doesn't do anything. I just love the fact that it chases you. Welcome to the great city of Pick'em!
Well, Yangus, at least you were right about something. No one here so much as bats an eyelid at me. So, the pub awaits. I'll go on ahead, and I wouldn't want to get in your way. You go and find this brains fellow. I'll be waiting for your report.
Waiting? Boozing, more like. Come on, Gov. Let's forget about him and head over to Brains's. Some of us have got to keep our minds on the job, eh? We've got to find that Dalmagus.
Wanted! 500 gold. Passion! Alright. Let us start. Because we gotta clean out this town of everything. Because of course we do. So let's start in the back corner. Yeah, this is a good spot to start with any. Apparently, there's this jester bloke who's been traveling all around the towns recently. Bit of a giant, so I hear. What a nice thing to do, eh? Putting yourself out by going all over the place just so you can make people laugh. Yeah, there's still a few decent people in the world. And that door isn't until later. Magic water. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. My husband doesn't do too badly money-wise, you know. He just spends it all at the pub. That's the trouble. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't find it so hard to make ends meet. Oh, that man really gets my goat. Oh, also, since I'm really, really bad at doing this, I'm going to do this right now. Ooh, I got some messages I got to respond to. Okay, there we go. Social links. Okay. So first off, if anyone wants to follow me on the Sky of Blue before it explodes, if anyone wants to, join the Discord server, you can go here before it explodes. Feel free to go ahead and follow or join. There's not much going on the Discord for the most part, but it'll keep you aware of when I go live, of if there's going to be a poll of some sort, things of that nature. Maybe we can vote on things as a group, what game we want to play next, what game people want to see, and if I have access to it, we'll go ahead and play it. Okay, and then we're going to be going in here. What depressing little hovels. This room has just been divided up with a few planks, right? And look how many people they've managed to squeeze in. I know it looks a bit tight, but it's better than being out in the street. Or at least we got some shelter from the rain, eh? Yeah? If it works for you guys, it works for you guys. Only went out for a minute and me bleeding bed's gone. I know Pickham's got a reputation and all, but come on, pinching a bed? I suppose I should have known better than to take the chain off. They stole the man's bed. Was it you? Did you steal the bed? Oh yeah, this bed's just what I need. Got it cheap off Dodgy Dave, you know? Yeah, if there's anything you need, just go behind the bar and oops, better keep my gob shut about that. Dodgy Dave's place is supposed to be a secret. Well, keep a lookout for Dodgy Dave. Apparently he sells beds on the cheap. My wife left me, my son went off the rails, I lost everything. And I just kind of drifted here to pick them, really. And no one here pays any attention to that kind of stuff. I can get on with my life in peace. Things couldn't be better. What do you mean your son went off the deep end? Everyone living here in Pickham's here because they ain't been let in nowhere else, right? But this place lets everyone in, even me. It's a bloomin' good job and all. My boy takes care of sales. If you want to buy something, go around the front and speak to him. I just make what I make. That's what a craftsman does, right? More chainmail. I'm really regretting spending the money on that chainmail now. I am the salesman now. Please. Please buy my stuff. Well, shite. Alright, so I did go through here. Alright, I did go in here. We saw what that was. Nothing else here. Item shop over here. Look at all the bunny ears. But you don't even sell the bunny ears. You monster. I'm a bunny slime. Give me the ears. Give me the ears. I want them. Fine, I'll just have to make my own later. Puppy. Wimpa. Even the dogs are British. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Criminals. It explains techniques for committing a variety of petty crimes, including the dine and dash, advanced loitering, cow tipping, and more. Nothing appears to be useful at the moment. Welcome back, Nitro. Ah, take it. Take whatever you want, but there's nothing of value here, I swear. You're not burglars? Oh, I'm sorry. There's been so many break-ins recently, I was sure. Anyway, what do you expect if you go wandering around people's houses in the middle of the night? Ooh, that sounds tasty. I'm hungry. That's as much as I can take. Who wants to get sweaty with a bunch of men? Welcome to Pick'em's Secret Club. All the harmful stuff inside you comes out through your pores. Sweat's the mark of a real man. That still sounds really tasty. Even in a dirty hole like Pick'em, you gotta watch your hygiene. And that means watching your H's. We're all heartily health conscious here in the secret sauna. See, look at the steam coming out of that pot. See how about that smell? Get a whiff of the sweat odor of the sweet odor of sweat. You don't want to go telling no one about this place, yeah. Otherwise, I'm in danger. I'm just with a wee twink. Fancy door is locked. Oh, please, stay away. Don't come in here and talk to me when I'm going to sleep. I haven't got my makeup on. It's a personal diary. Dear diary, today I got one step closer to realizing my dream of becoming a bunny girl. I found the perfect bunny suit and a sexy pair of fishnet stockings, but I still can't find a set of bunny ears. A bunny without ears is like a quest without a dragon. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I bought a hairband today to make my own. All I need to do is find some item I can combine it with to make my bunny ears. I'm so close! My little bunny tail is twitching with excitement. Bunny ears, a headband, and something else. I think I have the stuff to make it. I think it's this, and I think it's the bunny tail. I think. I might be correct. But those men from the casino could turn up at any time. How can we ever relax? I can't live like this anymore. You'll just have to find a way to pay the money back. I don't care what you have to do. Cheap viewers? Wow! Let's not! Let's ban! Be gone, Clanka! I said it'll be fine as long as we're here and pick 'em. Golding's men will never find us. I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go. So I'm going to go the other direction real quick. Yeah, the alchemy stuff. So much alchemy. All the alchemy all the time. I enjoy it. What I don't enjoy is the having to run around to wait for it to be done. But otherwise, I think the alchemy is like wonderful. Although I do like the blacksmithing in Dragon Quest XI a bit more, just because you can instantly do that. And you kind of had control over it. Oh, that's horrible, Nitro. Oh, that is painful, and I can only give you my absolute sympathy. That is the worst. Oh, wait, no, this was the... Shoot.
Well, this is Brains' gaff, but he looks like he ain't home. Ah, well, we better get back to the pub and ask the old codger what he wants to do.
I would have quit. I absolutely would have. When the alchemy is like, oh, you have to use this one item, and there's only one in the entire game. But you can make like 3 things from it. So you're looking for a mystical spring that heals curses. Oh, you were already right there at the end. Fair enough. But, like, May I describe Pick'em as a wretched hive of scum and villainy. You'll never find a bigger wretched hot. Okay. But that lopsided view misses the bigger picture. Think of Pick'em as being a double-edged sword. If you stay a little alert, it can be a wonderful place to visit. Nay, exciting. Indeed, Pickhamites are people who live life on the edge. Take the casino. Sure, it's rigged, but what fun! And what about the fortune teller? Yes, she's wrong most of the time, but who cares? And the lovely inn. What better way to end your first day in Pick'em than behind iron walls and barred windows? And no visit to Pick'em would be complete without a stroll down Baker's Alley. The stench Pickhamites preferred bouquet is one of a kind. Yes, Pick'em is the perfect place for people seeking life on the edge. If you say so. I'll be honest, Nitro. I might have still quit at that point, just out of frustration. At least for a while. Probably. I've noticed a couple of errors with the speech bubbles. Because of the mod, but I'm also not gonna, like, overstress it. Because it's pretty. Yeah, like, I don't think it is like, oh no, it's missing a letter or two. Ooh. Another bunny tail. I got really lucky in the beginning of the game and ended up with 2 of them. That's probably going to be my luck for the rest of the game, though. Because this game hates me. To be fair, this game hates everyone. Like all Dragon Quest games do. 1 in 256 chance of something dropping. This watchtower was built to defend the count against barbarian raiders, but to tell you the truth, there ain't much point. All the barbarians who'd ever be likely to raid Pick'em already live here. You're better off watching what's going on inside the town, not outside. Yup. Yup, same here. Same here, Nitro. 8 was my... So I've been playing RPGs and the like since as far back as I can remember. Dragon Quest 8 was my first Dragon Quest game. I had never played a Dragon Quest before. I have now. But 8 was absolutely my favorite until 11 came out. See, if I wanted to go ahead and do that, I would just do it with Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics. I tried to play through 9. I didn't like the way the DS handled. I just couldn't get over the way the DS felt. Sweet. Bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears, bunny ears. I'm too stupidly excited about that. but it's also like a 6-point increase in defense for Jessica. Eh. Alright, there was one place I needed to go back to, which was over here. I think it was over here. No, because what the hell was it? You know what? Don't care. We're going to continue on with the story. Or should I check out the casino first? I can't remember if there's anything of value in the casino. No, there's not. There's stuff to buy in the casino later, but nothing worth it in the moment. Do we need a heal? Yay, look at the barred windows. I'm so nice and secure. Just take a look at these iron bars to stop guests from doing a runner without paying they are. Can you believe it? It's like being in a prison cell. I think it's more to stop people from popping in. Red mold! Hello, fortune teller. Fortune telling for dummies. You have opened the door to the exciting world of fortune telling and divination. Let us begin with an explanation of how to set up your room. First, cover all the windows, then light some candles, drape some purple cloth around, and top it all off with a crystal ball. Once you've created a sufficiently mystical atmosphere, invite your first customer inside. Remember, never say anything specific during a session. Simply say yes, yes, thoughtfully as you gaze into your crystal ball. If it doesn't seem to be working on your customer, try chanting some made-up spells. Don't forget to wave your arms around and talk about mist clearing. Customers love a good performance. Above all, remember, the more vague, the better. Let the customer fill in the blanks. You'll have a dedicated clientele in no time. Welcome to the mystical fortune-telling parlor of Pick'em. I knew you would come today. It was written in the stars. You, yes, you want me to use my mystical powers to help you locate something, don't you? That's it. I knew it right then. Let us commence the mystical fortune-telling procedure. Oh, and by the way, I got a special offer on. I'm just starting this game, see, so it's all free at the minute. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Hocus pocus diddly-dee-doo. Blakaza fiddle diddle dee. Alaka wham, alaka bam, alaka piggle dee doo. Yes, I see it. The thing you're looking for is not in this town. It's in a land far, far away. But if you don't give up, you'll be sure to find it in the end. Good luck. I'll do what little I can to help you from here. Oh, you want me to stretch and drink? My goodness. Those electrical currents, man. More milk! I don't know how fresh it is, if it was in a bar in a barrel, but sure. Back in my younger years, I was a priest, you know. Used to work in a whooper at a church, I did. Then one day they found out I took some of the church's funds for myself and I was shown the door. I'd only done it the once and all. I didn't have no place to go. So after wandering here and there for a bit, I ended up in this town. Of course, that was all a long time ago now. I haven't played any of the remasters yet. I want to, but I'm also not going to drop $60 for them at this time. The fun-looking creature at the bar has been crying into his glass. It must have been through a lot, I suppose.
It never used to be this difficult to get a drink. Another thing that wretched Dulmagus is responsible for. Confound him, and confound this curse. But it's Medea who's really suffering. Turned into a horse, just when she was betrothed to be married. Oh, you're back already. That was unduly expedient of you. So, have you found out where Dulmagus is? What was that? I thought I heard Medea. Medea? Where's Medea? She's gone.
Uh-oh. Guess I should have known better. People round here don't care where you come from. They care about what you come with.
Are you saying some mini-hammer crook from this slum has kidnapped my daughter?
Oh, keep your hair on, Grandad. Whoever it was can't have gone far. They'll still be in town somewhere.
Well, we must find them then. Forget everything else. Getting Medea back is all that matters. Well, what are you waiting for? You heard me, didn't you? We must find the culprit immediately and save my precious daughter.
And I know exactly where to go.
$998, $999, $990. Oh yeah, $1,000. Sweet. He knows his stuff, that old merchant. He could see how much it was worth. I thinking that horse was a piece of cake. Easy dosh, Mitch, eh? Easy dosh. Hey. Who's that? Oh no! You ain't the owner of that horse, is ya?
So, it was you! You're the scoundrel responsible for taking the princess!
Oh, what the hell? Get that monster away from me! What's it on about? What princess? I only knocked off a horse!
Who are you calling a monster? Give my Medea back right now, or suffer the consequences.
Hey, easy, take it easy, I swear. I didn't know it was no monster princess or nothing. Here, have it all. This is all the dough I got for it, I swear. Just don't hurt me.
What? You sold my daughter? That's it? Slay this worthless wastrel.
He do sound like he's trying to do a Pinky impression.
How's your horses, Grandad? Sorry, I mean, take it easy. This toe rag ain't good enough for the gov's sword. All right, you. Let's hear it. Sell it down Beggar's Alley, did ya? To old Dodgy Dave, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Know him, do you?
Right then. Hand over the dough. If I find out you've been telling me porkies, you're brown bread. Do you hear?
Oh, look, I ain't been lying, mister. I swear. Here, 1,000 gold pieces. That's what he give me for it.
Yay, 1,000 gold pieces.
No need to worry. The black market geezer he was talking about is a mate of mine. He'll give us back the horse princess if we give him back the dough. I mean money.
Then why are we dallying around here? We must go to this geezer's shop immediately.
To Dodgy Dave's! I remember the first time I was doing that, I was so lost. I had no idea what was going on, or where to go, how to figure any of this out. Come to do some business, have you? Alright. Be my guest. Mini medal!
Well, if it ain't old Yangus. Ain't seen your mush round here for a while. Got some knocked off gear you want to get rid of, have ya?
Nah, mate. Wash me hands of all that. I'm travelling round with the governor here now. But that's not why I'm here. That legless old rump Mitz was in here before selling you an horse and cart, wasn't he? It's just that we need them back. They belong to the gov here, see? Mitz only went and half-inched them. I gave him the squeeze, and he said he sold them to you. That's why we're here.
You had them pinched by Mitch? You? You must be going soft, Yangus, getting stitched up by someone like him. Yeah, he was here selling the horse and carts. I gave him a good price for them. So I did have them, but I don't know how to tell you this. I sold them already.
You what? Who to? We need them back, desperate like.
Well, I don't know how to tell you this either. I sold them to Red.
Bum bum bum.
You what? Red? The old artful dodger herself? You're having a giraffe, aren't ya?
Sorry, Yangus, straight up. Look, it's out of my hands now. You'll have to sort it out yourself.
Well, that's probably not good.
I don't believe it. Now Red's mixed up in all this. It's the last thing I want to do right now. But we're gonna have to pay her a visit. She lives in a gaff southwest of town. Nice little pad it is. Slap bang wallop in the middle of a lake. Come on, Gov. If we want to help the horse princess, that's where we got her head. To the southwest.
Then to the southwest we go. And we know Red because we read a small story about her not too long ago. And, because the statute of limitations weren't up yet on the boat she stole. Another puppy! It chases me! Ah! Isn't she a beauty? You won't find another coat like that within 100 miles of Pickle. She must have been brought up on some mighty fine grub. Red knows quality when she sees it. She only buys the best. Mini medal. Princess Medea is fettered at the ankle. She is! Rudeness!
I need to speak with Red. You're gonna have to let us through.
Yangus, you think Red's gonna want to see your ugly muss? Oh, get out of here! Up it!
Don't you boss me around, mate. I ain't going nowhere till I see Red, so shift, skivvy.
Skivvy? Who the hell do you think you are?
What's all the noise? I can hear your gabbing from in here.
Oh, sorry, boss. I got some geezer with no manners out here. He'll be gone in a mo.
It's Yangus, isn't it? Just let him in. I'll speak to him myself.
You heard the boss. Go on. Inside with you.
You sound so defeated. Mini medal. We'll be back later for you guys. Oh, that's some good stuff in there. Yummy. Oh, I'm losing my goddamn mind. We might be ending the stream early today, guys. It's a magazine called Family Jewels. It appears to be a special edition about extremely large and rare specimens. Topping the list are the Argon Heart, the Venus's Tear, and the Cran Spittles. The pages are worn and falling out of the binding. Someone must have studied this magazine very thoroughly.
Don't often see your face round these parts anymore, Yangus. So, what brings you here?
It's like this, Red. You bought an horse from the black market drum in Pickham, right? Well, it belongs to this bloke I'm travelling with, see? Someone pinched it off him and then sold it on. That's how it came to be in the shop. I ain't gonna beat around the bush. I need it back. I'll pay whatever you want for it. Name your price.
Straight up as usual, Yangus? I like that about you. But I'm not selling that horse. She's a quality mare. Toes the line and she's got a decent coat on her. You know how much I like quality. However much you're willing to pay, I am not parting with it.
What? Not for nothing? Look, it ain't for me. It's for me mate. I've got to get her back. I'll do anything you want.
Oh, interesting. Never thought I'd hear words like that coming out of your mouth. Must be a good mate, eh? All right then, here's what you're gonna do. I'm sure you haven't forgotten the cave just north of here, right? Just bring us the jewel that's hidden in there. You know, the Venus Tear.
What? Not that. You know I've been in that cave before and...
You just said you'd do anything I want. You gonna welch on that now, are ya? Just bring us the Venus tear. Then I'll think about the horse.
Sounds like a quality name, don't you think? Must be quite a jewel. Alright, so we got our next quest. To go to the cave. Which is directly north of us. And then do the dungeon and get the Venus tear. But you know what? I am not feeling that hot right now. So we're going to go ahead and do that dungeon tomorrow. We're going to go ahead and end the stream today. I want to thank everyone for joining me today. I'm going to be honest, I am still recovering from that minor surgery. And I am feeling it right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and find someone to raid real quick. And then you guys are off the hook. Perfect. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone I'm following that's here? Not really. Looks like someone's losing their damn mind in Resident Evil 4. Silk Song, Repo, Super Battle Golf. Someone's doing a Platinum Kaizo run. No idea. We're gonna go... Thank you for all the hugs and pets. You know what? There's a mouse. Let's go follow the mouse. Start the raid. Alright, you all take care. Bye-bye.